For some people, this M4A1 Jungle Tiger is not looking good, right? It has a lot of scratches, it's looking kinda weird, not a very desirable skin, yet in the past few months it has been exploding up on the Steam community market. Welcome to another CS2 investing video. In today's video we'll be talking about CS2 investments that have a lot of potential, what's currently happening to the CS2 skins, why some of these are dropping, and which ones have a long future. Obviously these skins are not liquid and not a lot of these are getting sold up on the Steam community market, but over the past few years the price has been slowly but surely rising. It is a discontinued skin, rare skin, it is hard to get this, and that's why the latest sale of this skin was at the 24th of April for 250 euros, which is almost insane. I mean, the cheapest buy order is 110 euros right now. It's matching pretty much the latest sale. It has been on the 23rd of April. Obviously you should not invest into these skins right now because it is very volatile, right? And that's why the next investment is way more interesting. I mean, as you know, we've been investing into the MAC-10 carbon fiber. It is definitely a nice investment long term. All of these have pretty nice floats in the factory new condition. It is from the Control collection, a very nice collection, one of my most favorite collections in the game because it has the blue phosphor. That's the only reason why it's one of my favorite collections. Also the berries and cherries is very beautiful, and these skins over the past few weeks and months have been declining because a lot of people are actually using these in trade-ups, and every single day less and less of these actually exist because people use them up. Obviously not daily, but every day the supply is getting shorter and shorter, and in the future I think these skins have a lot of potential. They've been selling around for like 5 years up on the Steam community market just a few weeks ago, and as you can see here we had a nice spike in price. It is looking very natural, so there's nothing unnatural about this skin. Uptrend is definitely noticeable, and I think the projected future of this skin is huge. There's not so many of these skins in existence, but there's still like 14 pages of these out there, so definitely a nice skin to grab. Also, we've been streaming and we've been opening Armory stars, to be exact the Train 20 and 25 collection. We've gotten this MAC-10 Derailment. Almost in the factory new condition, 0.070 minimal wear, which is kinda insane. I mean, this is a very beautiful looking skin and we've been talking about it in our past video, so I don't want to go deep into this, but I think it's a great skin and definitely a W unbox. Also, as you know, I really love case investments, and that's why I'm currently picking up some Horizon cases. I do believe that they have a bright future. Generally speaking, a lot of CS2 cases have a projected bright future because the supply of these is only decreasing. Meanwhile, they can increase, right? You can unbox the skins inside these cases, but you can never return the case that you open, and that's why I think down the line in a couple of years we can reach that borderline, almost discontinued forever supply, right? So I think a lot of these skins inside these collections have also a lot of demand. For example, the M4A1-S Nightmare, it is a very beautiful looking skin. Skins.com is a CS2 marketplace where you can buy and sell all your favorite and desirable skins. Compared to other sites, when selling your skins you have 0% fees. On top of that, you also have a huge variety of deposit methods and many different ways to withdraw, connect with other players and trade your items safely through the secure system. Make sure you go and check them out, click the link in the description. But unfortunately in the factory new condition it is quite expensive, so if you want to use it as a play skin, definitely go for the minimal wear condition, but if you want to have it as an investment, definitely go for factory new because it's kinda rare to get these. Also maybe it could be worth doing some trade-ups here and there, I'm not quite sure, but generally speaking I enjoy the Horizon collection a lot. Also, we're currently doing this Glock 80 Nuclear Garden giveaway. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and if we reach 150 likes, I will be bringing my lucky bucket head back, so you guys are gonna decide. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. I will be choosing a random comment. The Five-SeveN Berries and Cherries from the Control collection is one of my most favorite Five-SeveN skins out there. I mean, ever since the blue gems came out in the Armory from the Spot and Feel collection, I also low-key fell in love with them, but you really cannot compare these two because this is a way different kind of blue. It is very beautiful with the red up on the front. Obviously this skin can be half red and half blue. It is always pattern based. This one is in a factory new condition, pattern template 624. I generally do believe that these skins do have a lot of future, but the problem is they're quite expensive, and this is a very liquid skin, so I would be definitely taking a look at these. I mean, I've been also thinking about the Anubis packages as an investment. I don't have too many of these, but I got some. They've been rising in price but slower than some other investments, and the skins inside it are up and down. We've obviously gotten the M4A1-S and the Ramses Reach Glock, but I think there's so many different skins in here that have a lot of potential. Obviously we've been covering the MAC-10 Copper Fiber Coated. This Emil spec skin does have a lot of potential, and to be exact I would be going for the factory new condition up on these. We've been covering these skins in the past, they've been already rising, so that's why it may not be the best time to buy these, but the demand the demand for these can only increase in the future, since there's not a lot of hype for this right now, right? Not a lot of people are going for the Anubis collection, but it is very rare. Not a lot of people have the packages or the skins from this collection, because no one was expecting that Valve is going to remove them from the shop. And when updates like these happen, a lot of these skins have a projected good future, in my opinion. Unlike the Armory, where skins get announced, discontinued, and stay for like 15 days to like 30 days in the shop. Also, obviously, I think you should be prepared for the train collection. There's so many different type of skins that you should be investing in. I mean, I've gotten all these skins from our openings. We've been streaming it, and also a lot of these skins have pretty nice floats. I mean, the light blue skins that we have unboxed are so often in the factory new condition. All of these, as you can see, most of these are in the factory new condition, and some of these have even a 00 float, which makes them very unique. And in the future, down the line, I think there's a lot of potential for these. As you can see here, these are also all factory new, and also the craziest part is that these rain stations are also all factory new, as you can see, which makes them all great trader fuels. And some of these pistols have also pretty nice low floats up on them. For example, 0.003. I think there is a lot of potential to this, since a lot of people will be trying to get the Tech 9 whiteout in the trade-ups. So that's why I'll be keeping all of these skins for the long run. I'm not gonna sell them into the hype, even though some of these skins could start rising in price, right? Some of these are also the mil-spec skins in the minimal wear condition. Some of them have better floats. Obviously, the floats of the mil-spec skins are also very important, since people will be using up them for trade-ups, and they want to get the factory new tech now, obviously, right? But some of these floats can be sold for overpay, but right now I think it's a great opportunity to buy these without any overpay on third-party websites. But also the USP Alpine camo has dropped in price, and I think there's a lot of potential to go ahead and buy these right now. You could aim for minimal wear, super low floats like this one, 0.071. There's a lot of these out there, and you don't even need to pay overpay. I'm not sure if it's worth it for the sport and field collection, but you can definitely find these floats without any overpay, right? So that's why I think these are still great investments. A lot of people will be using them, and also you can trade these up. So I think when a lot of these will be hitting like some random new players inventories, they could be also going as fast as possible, just because people will be using up them maybe as trader fuel, because it's the spot and field collection and the condition actually doesn't matter up on these skins. So these could be used up in a very short time. That's at least my own prediction. Obviously, it's going to take a couple of years for these skins to really appreciate in price, but I do believe there's a lot of potential for these. Generally speaking, I do believe that a lot of these skins in the factory new conditions will be very desirable, and they will be used up quite often. That's why I'm currently investing into a lot of different type of mil specs, just because I see the potential in them right now. Also, here's a sneaky plug. Make sure you go ahead and join our Discord community. The link will be down in the description. I've also checked the supply of the Lil Pig, and it's definitely not huge, nowhere near huge. A lot of people use these already up for trade-ups, and long term the supply of these will be only shrinking. I think there's a lot of potential. Obviously, the factory new condition would have been the best, but I've gotten one in field tested or well one, and one in minimal wear, 0.08. I mean, prices obviously dipped slightly ever since no new update came out. People are waiting for the new stuff. They're selling their old investments, and I completely understand it. But I do believe that this Lil Pig AUG from the graphic design collection will be definitely rising in price. At least that's my own prediction. You should always make your own research up on these investments. This is very important, and also diversify. Don't only put your money into one basket. Put it into many different ones, and don't focus on one skin. And if you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch our other videos.